Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is your girl Nubian Princess. How you doing? Sorry I'm a little bit distracted, but I had to come on here and make a quick pregnancy update. So if you don't know, I am pregnant and I am trying to keep up with my journey by making these videos. So I do want to go ahead and get started. Please make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. Make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. So before I get started, I do want to let you guys know that this is a 4 months pregnancy update. I will be 4 months officially on Sunday. Today is Friday. I don't know if I'm going to have time to make this video on Sunday, so I went ahead and did it 2 days earlier. I don't think it's a big deal, but I do know that the baby changes every single day. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm already 4 months. My ultrasound or doctor's appointment, my monthly doctor's appointment, my prenatal, is coming up on Wednesday. So I'm excited to hear the baby's heartbeat, and I have officially found out what the gender of the baby is. And I'm gonna let you guys know later on in this video, so keep watching. So let's go ahead and get started. So as of today, or not today, as of Sunday, I will be 4 months. And like I said, I'm already 4 months as far as I'm concerned because today's Friday. So far, the symptoms that I've had are constipation. Constipation has been a non-stop symptom. At some point, it kind of went down. When I say went down, like it kind of like reduced as far as I was able to go to the bathroom a little bit more. But entering into my 4 months or being 4 months now, it's back full force. So I'm definitely constipated. And then other than constipation, another symptom that I'm going through is I am tired. I'm sleeping for me, you, and the whole family. I'm sleeping for hours at a time. And I feel bad because I have dogs that I have to walk, but sometimes I'm just like, do I want to sleep or do I want to walk them? So I tend to pick sleeping, but my dogs, thank God, are potty trained, and so they hold it. There's one that's like a puppy right now. He's not really able to hold it more than 5-6 hours. I would say I probably get about 4 or 5 hours from him, and about the 5-hour mark, he starts crying. So once he starts crying, I get up off my lazy behind and I go pick him up. So that is what I'm experiencing right now. So right now I've talked about constipation. Constipation is bad. I do want to go into a little bit more details about the constipation. TMI. So if you don't like hearing about nasty stuff, close your ears. Now the constipation is like, this is what it feels like when I go to the bathroom and I'm pushing, right? It doesn't want to come out. It's just hard. And I drink a lot of water. Like literally, I can run through about 6-7 bottles or maybe 8 bottles of water a day. I drink a whole lot of water. So it can't be the water. And I was told earlier in my pregnancy by my primary care doctor that it would be like that because of the prenatal pills. They said that they give you prenatal that has a bunch of iron, so that way you can give it to the baby. So I feel like it's the iron that's in the prenatal pills. So I had some prenatal pills that were bought over the counter that really made me constipated the first 2 months of my pregnancy. Then about 3 months, it kind of reduced, but now 4 months, it's coming back full force. So I think this is just a part of the journey and I'm okay with it. And then the second thing I mentioned was tired, being worn out, sleepy. I sleep for hours. Like I can sleep, like right now, if I'm not making this video, I can go lay down and sleep easily. And before pregnancy, I used to have insomnia. It was very hard for me to sleep. So I'm kind of grateful that I'm pregnant. It's not kind of, I am grateful that I'm pregnant because I'm able to sleep more. But when I sleep and I wake up, I'm still tired. You know, so it's almost like the sleep didn't do anything. So that's one of the symptoms that I'm going through. I'm just worn out, I'm exhausted, and I'm sleepy. Now, the other symptom that I want to talk about is I am bloated. Now, when I say I'm bloated, right, it means that for some odd reason, whenever I eat, well, I know it's not an odd reason. I know why, because the baby's growing. Whenever I eat, the baby or the food is like on top of my stomach. Like it doesn't really go down and digest. It's like just sitting on top of my stomach. So what I found is, it's not the pregnancy that's making me nauseated, right? It's because I'm full and I can't breathe that I have to kind of force myself to throw up to kind of make room in my stomach so I can breathe and lay down comfortably. So I found that I need to slow down when it comes to eating. I have to eat maybe smaller portions, because when I eat like a regular meal, I get full really quick. So like right now, I just had McDonald's. And what I ordered from McDonald's was a sausage McGriddle. I added bacon, and then I got a hash brown. Now this meal is not that big, but after eating it, if you see my stomach, I just feel full, like I feel bloated right now. And so I noticed with pregnancy, it takes a while for your digestive system to kind of break down the food that you eat. And then while it's breaking it down and it's taking its time breaking it down, the food just kind of sits on top of your stomach. Like literally just sits on top of your stomach. So yeah, that is something that I am struggling with. I'm just bloated, like bloated. So it kind of goes hand in hand with the constipation. So that's one of the symptoms that I'm dealing with. It's just being bloated. Now the other symptom that I'm dealing with, TMI, but I have to be real with you guys. And I want you guys to know that you're not alone whenever you go through this. The last time I went to the ER, I had a car accident. It wasn't a car accident. It was like a accident on the highway, and a semi truck hit me from behind. Like he hit me like really hard. And when he hit me from behind, the hit or the accident caused me to start having mild contractions. So I was cramping, and I went to the ER. They did an ultrasound, and when the ultrasound lady was inside of me doing a transvaginal, she said I was having mild contractions. She was in there about 45 minutes, you know, making sure everything was okay. I read the report. You know how they have all these big words, but at the end of the day, it sounded like I had mild contractions when she started the ultrasound, but about 45 minutes later, when she was done, it stopped. So that was really weird. But the reason why I brought that up is while I was at the ER, they found out that I have a UTI, a urinary tract infection. Not sure how that happens because I'm not here. I'm not engaging in any sexual activities. I'm literally not doing anything. My husband is not here. So I had a urinary tract infection, and they gave me medication because I was pregnant, and they said I had to treat it. And then as far as the accident goes, they asked me, do I want anything for the pain? Because I have neck pain. And I told them no, but they can give me baby aspirin. So they gave me baby aspirin. The reason why I say all this is because I noticed that my pH level has changed with the pregnancy. It's almost like I constantly keep smelling pee. I don't know, has anybody experienced this, like as far as pregnancy goes? Down there doesn't smell fishy. It smells more like pee, you know? So I'm constantly like, what is that smell? Like I can't wait to go to my doctor because I'm gonna tell him. It just always smells like pee that has dried up. So I definitely feel like either the UTI is still there or I have something else going on. Now, I will say with the baby, I do have discharge. The discharge is clear. It's almost like stick. It's not sticky, but it's like a drawery, or I don't know how to explain it. It's like kind of a thicker liquid, and it doesn't smell fishy. Again, I repeat, it doesn't smell fishy, but I do have like a smell in that area, kind of like dried up pee. And I'm like, when I pee, I wipe well, so I don't know where it's coming from. So if you've ever experienced this during pregnancy, please let me know that I'm not the only one, but I have to be honest with you guys. But other than that, I do take a shower, I'm clean, I smell good. It's just, I can smell it when I go to the bathroom. So when I'm on the toilet and I'm constipated, that's when I smell it. Sometimes when I have to go pee and I'm peeing, I smell it. But it's not like bad. It's just like, it kind of like creeps up on me like, and I'm like, okay, I think I smelled something. So I'll let my doctor know. So that's one of the symptoms, discharge as far as your body goes, and then also your pH level will change. And the doctor says it's normal because your hormones, obviously your hormone levels are fluctuating because of the baby. And so yeah, I had forgotten one more symptom that's like really, really big and important. So the one symptom that I'm experiencing that started off about 2 months, a month and a half, 2 months into my journey is I am out of breath. Like literally, I can walk from here to my room and I'm out of breath. Now I know it has a lot to do with probably me being out of shape, but I'm out of breath. When I walk anywhere short distance, I'm out of breath. Sometimes when I'm talking to my husband's like, all right, just breathe. And I'm like, okay. Like right now you can tell sometimes as I'm talking to you guys, it almost feels like I'm out of breath. So being out of breath is one of the major pregnancy symptoms a lot of people experience. Now, each body or each person is different. You're gonna have different things. Like a lot of people talked about being nauseated during their second trimester or not being nauseated. For me, I'm not nauseated. So it all depends on what you are going through. Everybody's body is different. But the one thing that I've noticed that is universal with pregnant women is them being out of breath. I've watched so many videos and everybody complains about the same thing, being out of breath. So I had to make sure I put that in my video because that is a symptom that I am experiencing. I am always out of breath, always out of breath. So if you are experiencing that, you're not alone. So I just had to add that in there. So these are some of the symptoms that I am facing. The last thing that I would like to talk about is my taste buds have changed. The reason why I say that is because there are certain things I used to enjoy eating. Like there are certain fruits I used to like. I used to love eating bananas. I used to love eating oranges, and then pineapples. I can't eat pineapples because they say it's not great to eat it when you're pregnant. So I tried eating oranges. I have like a bag of oranges in the fridge right now. I can't eat it. I tried eating bananas. They ended up spoiling. Every time I eat the banana, it just tastes weird. Every time I eat the orange, it tastes weird. So it seems like, and then apples. I can't eat apples. I love green apples. I can't eat apples. So for some odd reason, whenever I try to eat fruits, it's not working out. Don't know why. So taste buds definitely change. Based off of the app that I have, they call it like a metal taste. I don't know if it tastes like metal. I'm just telling you what the app says. I'm not a professional, but I definitely do know that my taste buds have changed. And the things that I used to like, I don't like as much anymore. My craving, I don't really have cravings, but I am definitely into spicy. If the food is not spicy, I can't eat it. And then I like to drink a lot of soup. So anything like, I'm Nigerian. So I like pepper soup because it's spicy. I usually do catfish pepper soup. And then I like pho soup, P-H-O. Pho soup with the noodles and the beef and the brisket, love it. And I put some pepper, some black African pepper in there. But I'm like really drawn to a bunch of soups now. So I'm loving the soup thing. As far as weight gain goes, the last time I went to my doctor, which was at my 3 months checkup, I actually lost 4 pounds. And they said it was normal that during the first trimester, towards the end of the first trimester, you tend to lose weight. So I definitely lost 4 pounds. So yeah, so that's what I got going on as far as my pregnancy symptoms and update. I am still excited about this journey and I'm so happy that I'm preggo. And then what else can I think of? I want to say that is it. As far as my body goes, my nipples are still very sensitive. My breast is still growing. What else? Oh, last thing that I do experience. With the 4 months pregnancy, I'm noticing that I'm getting more headaches, but it's more of a migraine or a ongoing headache that doesn't go away. So it's not like it's painful, but it's there and it's annoying. So right now that I'm talking to you, I have a slight headache, but I thought it was because I was hungry, so I ate McDonald's. That's why I bought McDonald's. Because there's sometimes I'm just not hungry. I don't have an appetite. But when I have that headache, it's almost like a signal to my body, like to say, you need to eat something. I think that's the way of the baby telling me that it's hungry. So I eat so that the baby can have something to eat. So I definitely am experiencing headaches. Never really had headaches before the pregnancy. So this is definitely the new symptom that I'm experiencing. So let me know in the comment section if you've definitely gone through that. And yeah. All right, guys. So thank you so much for watching. And I do hope that you have subscribed and liked the video. I do have one more thing that I want to talk about. And that one thing is the gender of the baby. Can anybody guess what the gender is? I did what you call a genetic chromosome or something, chromosomal test. I don't know the exact word or the name, but the doctor said it's basically where they draw your blood and they check to make sure the baby doesn't have any, what do you call it? Any like Down syndrome or something that, you know, we need to be aware of before the baby gets here. And so they check the baby's chromosome levels and all that. So at the end of the day, when they drew the blood, they also check the gender of the baby. And you have two options. You have an option to find out if you want to know the sex. They will tell you. If you don't want to know the sex, they'll tell you to have somebody else in your family or your friend create a login so that way they can go online and check it out, and that way you don't see the results. So I was more worried about the gender than the actual disabilities or abnormalities that they would find with the baby, because my husband is healthy, I'm healthy, so I just knew that we're going to be healthy. And in our family, we don't really have any type of disabilities like that. So I just knew that we were okay as far as the baby goes. But you never know. You know, you never know. The devil has a way of working. But I thank God that the baby is very healthy and the baby does not have any Down syndrome or any chromosomal abnormalities. The baby is perfect. Now, on to the gender. Can anybody guess the gender? Can anybody guess the gender? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys what the gender of the baby is. All right, so if you kind of know me, you'll know that I wanted a baby boy. And I wanted a baby boy so bad because my husband is the only son and I really wanted a boy. But God had other plans for us. So as of today, I am having a baby girl. I'm having a baby girl. So I'm happy that I know the gender of the baby. Even though I wanted a boy, it's okay. I'm still gonna love my baby girl. I definitely know that she's going to be very hairy. My baby girl is gonna have a lot of hair, like her mother. My hair is very hairy, and then my husband is very hairy too. And then my baby girl is gonna be so smart, and she's gonna be so beautiful. And so I can't wait to meet her. I've already picked out a name for her, so I'm not gonna tell you guys the name yet, so you have to stay tuned. But yes, we're having a baby girl. And I've already started buying like little baby clothes. It's so cute. So thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate your support. And thank you for subscribing. Thank you for always being there for me, whether you know it or not. Whenever you guys watch my content, it makes me feel good. So thank you. And thank you guys for the support. Thank you guys for commenting, and I appreciate you. So stay tuned for the 5 months pregnancy symptoms and update. I hope you enjoyed the 4 months pregnancy symptoms and update. I will show you guys the baby bump after this. So stay tuned. Don't quite leave the video yet. So thank you again for watching, and I love you guys. Mwah. Bye.